Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
20, TX. 21G, 21G. Longer, long. Set.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX. Hey. Out.
Tua taken right to the air. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
Tua now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
A big loss.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here we go on 4th down. Tagovailoa. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
20, TX.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw in, here's Tagovailoa on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Back to throw, Tua. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favor as they get there and pick it off.
Just a touch lower, and he may have dropped it right in the breadbasket. These lob passes are a useful tool, and they look incredible when thrown properly. But there is such a small margin of error between an easy completion and giving the ball away.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Get safe. Go ahead. Hey, Watson. Winning team.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Jukes one defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All right, come on. Winning team.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Good. Come on, 2. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Scat. Get in.
They're going to drive the wideout. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line. And that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Only need about half a yard, if that, Brock. This is 3rd and goal.
Go ahead. Out. Winning team.
Here's 2 on the sneak. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
14. Dolphins, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, 3.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Solo left Zion. Get set. Winning team. What's that? 21G. 21G.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Winning team. What's that? Long. Hey, 21 TX. Turbo 1 high. Set.
Here's Tua. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins in need of some points before the break. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Man in motion here. Tagovailoa on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's Tua again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready. Ready, team. 20, TX.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Solo left Zion.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. He's marking what was something here and just chucks it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
All right, come on. Number 1. Out. 21G. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hey, 21 TA. Scat. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. Ready, team. 20, TX. Long. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
And
Miami.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Ready. Out.
First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the big game downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Go ahead.
Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab. Ready.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
21G, 21G. Ready, team.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Ready? Come on.
2 and out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds his man Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Dolphins.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? Hey, come on. Ready? Two.
Achane gets this on the draw. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yeah, ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Okay. 20. Ready? Two.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Ready? Keep. Hey. Get on,
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. Oh, and he gets it all. Wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen, 44. Ready?
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Once again, it's Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Now Tua in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 40-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
First and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180.
Goff going to open up with a throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
By
Jordan Brooks.
A
He
15-yard
gets
loss
in there to
brings
drop
up
him for a
third
big
down.
loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. White plane.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hold on. 180. Two.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tiger.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
We're good.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the Dolphins' 46-yard line.
Super.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
3rd down, 3 to go. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
44. Ready. 18.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa, touchdown Miami.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
They didn't
Miami.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Louis. Cut. 120. Super 66. DC.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third
Brings
down.
up a third down and 10 yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Line.
Here we go. 120.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. That gains an even 60 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Detroit Lions.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Dolphins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the draw with A-10. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. This one caught by Waller. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 10 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Tua now on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. on the ground. Achan opens up this fourth quarter. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, 21
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
21G, 21G.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal, Miami.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Turbo 3, kick. Yeah, ready. Turbo 2, ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough slot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
20, TX.
A shotgun snap for Tua. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Miami.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7.
Lions 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one broken up, It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
We go tonight. Maverick, Maverick. Tiger, Tiger.
Goff to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tonight.
They'll go play action with Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A big loss on the play.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
And he's going to have the Lions first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
That's good for the Lions. First and goal.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things...